Breaking news that's sending shockwaves through Westminster today: Plaid Cymru has just accomplished what many thought impossible, snatching Caerphilly from Labour's grip for the first time ever. That's right, a seat Labour has held since its creation has finally fallen. I'm diving into exactly what this means for British politics in 2025 and why you need to understand this massive shift right now. Let's be clear about how monumental this is. Caerphilly has been Labour-led since 1918, that's over a century of uninterrupted control. This Welsh constituency was considered one of Labour's safest seats, practically untouchable. Until now. Plaid Cymru, the Welsh nationalist party, has pulled off what political analysts are calling the upset of the decade. But why now? What changed in the Welsh political landscape that made this possible? This isn't happening in isolation, folks. Labour's once impenetrable red wall has been showing cracks for years. First in the north of England, now in Wales. We're witnessing the continuing fragmentation of traditional voting blocs across Britain. The question is this a Welsh nationalist surge or a fundamental rejection of Labour's current platform? When historic strongholds start falling, party leaders need to wake up fast. Plaid Cymru's campaign was nothing short of brilliant, focusing on local issues while tying them to broader Welsh identity politics. They positioned themselves as the authentic voice of Wales at a time when many feel Westminster remains disconnected from regional concerns. Their messaging on devolution, economic independence, and cultural preservation clearly resonated. What can other regional parties across Europe learn from this playbook? With by-elections increasingly becoming referendums on national governance, this result sends a clear message to Downing Street. Regional parties are gaining momentum across the UK, from Scotland to Wales and beyond. We're potentially looking at a future parliament where coalition politics becomes the norm rather than the exception. How will this reshape British governance models in the coming years? The demographics behind this shift tell an interesting story. Young voters in Caerphilly turned out in record numbers, while traditional Labour supporters stayed home. This mirrors broader trends we're seeing across Western democracies where voter loyalty is increasingly fluid. The data suggests we're not just seeing protest votes anymore, we're witnessing fundamental realignments in political identity. This Caerphilly result isn't just a local story, it's a warning sign for mainstream parties everywhere. When century-old political certainties collapse overnight, nobody's seat is truly safe. The implications for the next general election could be seismic. Will Labour recalibrate its Welsh strategy? Can Plaid Cymru replicate this success elsewhere? Or is this the beginning of a new era in British political fragmentation?